Well, the Cherrios decision by General Mills to label their product as a non-GMO ingredient product is interesting from several aspects. It's probably the most recent example of the debate over biotechnology and the use in agriculture. The cereal industry as a whole is a declining market, so I think companies are looking for any edge they can have, and I think they're looking to labeling as maybe they can increase their market share. But from a scientific standpoint, Cheerios, the new and the old, are indistinguishable. There's several reasons for that. Primary one being the key ingredient of oats. There are no biotech varieties of oats. The other products, the carbohydrate products of cornstarch and sugar, they're going to source from non-GMO, but those will be indistinguishable as well because they're carbohydrates. The DNA that's used in biotechnology is a protein, so it doesn't show up as a carbohydrate. So that's the science part of it, but on a broader schedule of just discussing labeling, we rely on the Food and Drug Administration, our U.S. regulatory agency, to determine what labels can be legally put on food so that we don't misinform consumers. And the key thing here is what information is important as consumers make their food buying decisions. What's involved in that? Historically, what we see, though, is that consumers typically make food purchasing based on taste and cost. So it'll be interesting to see what the market responds, how the market responds to this, but from the broader ag perspective, we need biotechnology for a lot of reasons. We've got over 30 years of millions of meals served with no illnesses caused by biotechnology. Contrary, we have other commodities that are grown with other production practices, organic for instance, which is a USDA certified requirement before you can put organic label on a product. Those do not allow the use of biotechnology, so if there are consumers out there that for whatever reason are concerned about biotechnology, they can simply look for the organic label and have confidence that they are not consuming any biotech products. However, as I said, we've had more risks involved with conventional or organic or biotech, much more related to the food safety, the handling, the bacteria, preparation, sanitation. Those are the acute kind of problems. The concerns with biotechnology appear to be the precautionary principle, that, well, we've had 30 years of use, seems like a long time, but we've had 10,000 years of food preparation, and so we really don't know the long-term impacts. So you look at chronic concerns versus acute concerns. Acute being, I got sick when I ate that meal that hadn't been prepared properly and sanitized, versus something that might be a long-term chronic problem. Well, we've got the World Health Organization and virtually every other major scientific organization saying that biotechnology and foods derived from biotechnology crops are safe. And we've got literally hundreds, if not thousands, of studies that all confirm that, and they're peer-reviewed studies. That doesn't pacify those that are adamantly opposed to this technology, but for most people, if there's a common consensus on science related to and based on peer-reviewed studies, that's good enough. And we have no history of any kind of illness or deaths caused by biotechnology. So it'll be interesting to see where we're at with Cheerios. Indistinguishable because of the ingredients there. It was an easy pick for General Mills to do. It'll be interesting to see how the market responds.